Hello, everyone. My name is Catherine Black, and these are my projects that I worked on and were some of my favorites. This was our first assignment, or one of our first week assignments in Photoshop. We were dealing with copying images and filling in the void, and I'm very new to everything Photoshop InDesign. So for me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is mind blowing. This is how people do photography. This is how people, you know, do all this stuff. I'd never known how to do it or seen it done before. So I added these three little flowers, and I think I added the leaf up here, and it was just like a really cool, fun new thing, and I thought it was awesome. My second project was the townscape. Um, we went through and made these little things disappear and changed the color. And I believe that we cropped it a little bit. Um, Again, this is where I thought, oh, that's how people get rid of zits in photos and things, because again, I'd never known anything like it. And so I had a lot of fun clicking on these little white posts and making them disappear. And I think there was something up here that we ended up getting rid of, and I touched up some bushes and stuff. So this was another fun one for me. This one, again, was just fun to experience all of the different things that Photoshop has to offer, the color changing effects, how you add in layers and can add like, north here and the little boat. And I definitely did struggle with this one with the door and the archway. You can see that there's still a line here, and I had trouble with this line over here and just kind of getting the color, that the same color that the example was. It got a little tricky, but I still really enjoyed this project, especially the clouds. It was really fun to just go around and make sure that the clouds were all showing. You can see here that the color's off as well. But yeah, so Photoshop was definitely my favorite InDesign application that we used in this one. I understood it the best, and it made sense to me the most. This was my overall favorite Photoshop. This is a cover photo that I've had on Facebook for years, and I love paddleboarding, and it's in the sawtooths, and poppies are my favorite flower, and so I just put in a field of poppies, and then tried to highlight myself and get my paddleboard to show up through the poppies, so it looked like I was paddleboarding through flowers, which was kind of a fun project. This was not my greatest chance or my greatest project. It's the Spotify logo. I remember going through the tutorials for this video and learning how to round edges and do lines, and then when I started working on this on the logo project, I thought, oh, I'll do Spotify. I have the logo sitting in the bottom of my computer, so I can keep looking at it as reference. That'll be a good one to do. But I couldn't remember how to do how to round the corners, and so this one's a little bit, it's not my greatest. And then here is my InDesign magazine. Oh, we'll get to the first page, sorry about that. Basically for my magazine, I did kind of my favorite things to do around town. And so I had an Ask Kate question. I had recently watched The Politician on Facebook, and so I wrote a review about that. And then I did a year in review of TV shows, because I'm a TV show fanatic. I watch a lot of shows. Talked about how horrible Game of Thrones was and how disappointed the fandom was about it, and how Brooklyn Nine-Nine is going down in flames with the new production series. There's also a video here that is not working in this browser that shows a preview of The Politician. Great show. It's on Netflix. You should definitely watch it. But yeah, unfortunately I can't... there we go. Here's my first page of that. And yeah, I love going down and finding new food and new fun places to go. So I wrote a little review about Polly's, and then we have a truffle chocolate shop and stuff right next door in downtown Meridian that I did a little review on. Yeah, and that was the end. So yeah, overall this class was super fun, and I had a lot of fun doing the different projects, and I now know how to do 100% more on my computer than I did at the beginning of this class, which is really awesome. So thanks, guys.